Hello, hello. We are live. I definitely wasn't almost late because I was watching YouTube shorts and just staring into the abyss. That would never happen to me ever. Uh, Hi everyone. I am here. I am doing fine. I am so tired still. I'm actually good, but I have had a very exhausting week. Which is why I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today. Also, yes, the game is still loading. I was watching YouTube shorts. But yeah, no, I had a very busy week. Basically, normally at my job, I work from home like 3 to 4 days a week. But last week, we have visitors from India over. Some colleagues from India are visiting. So naturally, it's logical to be physically at the office with the people who came all the way from India. You know, it'd be weird if they came all the way from India and we would still be working from home. That would not make a lot of sense. So I've been driving to the office every day, and it's exhausting. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people who maybe they live closer to their office, because for me it's like, I mean, I live relatively close by. It's like 60 kilometers. It should be like 45 kilometers, 45 minutes driving. But, you know, rush hour, it takes me an hour and a half to get to the office. It's absolutely crazy. So, that's exhausting. Surprise for sure, but a welcome one. Yes, surprise stream. Woo! Hello, Gaming Giraffe. Hello, Mr. Tisk. Hello, Olaf. Hello, Elegant Duck. Hello, Jody Oliver. And hello, Penguin Boy. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend. We're gonna make some signs. I actually did not prepare much. Basically, I thought I'm gonna go live tonight. And I'll use the day to prepare some things. Then I realized, I'm not sure if I want to go live tonight. Like, there are things with people moving around in the house. I'm home alone right now, so chill. And I thought, you know, maybe the preparations for the stream are just as interesting. Because normally I have all my billboards and stuff prepared. But now, who knows, we might make them live. The billboards that I use to trace over the signs. So let's do some things. I wrote down a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we got this. I'm not sure if we're actually going to do that one. Yo, what up? Finally, I can catch one of these streams. Hello, Marvin. Good to see you. Welcome. You are indeed catching one of the streams. All right, so the one thing that I did prepare, over here you can see this is me, my sign stop motion setup. The thing that I want to do today, we have a couple of options. We have a couple of potential signs that we might want to make. If I just go over here, go to all albums real quick, I will go to signs. Beekse Bergen has signs, should be a thing. Giraffe Shop, Black Buck, Forest, Springbok, signs animal, signs directional, signs informational. Let's move to the bottom here. So this is a sign that we have to make still. I'm pretty sure that one doesn't exist. Then this is a sign we need to make. This is a sign we need to make. This is a sign we could make. It's not necessary per se. It's a temporary sign for the baby elephants, basically. This is definitely a temporary sign because that's construction work related. Let's see, we've built all of these. That one's done. I'm looking for a specific sign, which is not in here by the looks of it. No, we have to go into the Elephant Valley instead. So let's go in here, because we should have pictures of this. Boop, 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 boop. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Here it is. This is the new educational pillar for the elephants. So it's got 3 sides. So that's one that has to be done, which is basically the same format as the other educational pillars that we have over here. One for poop, the white rhinos, the one for the wild dogs, and the one for the black rhinos. And then there's this one now for the elephants. So that's another one that we could do. And there is, it's not an album yet, it's just in here. Because 2 weeks ago I was at the Beekse Bergen. And I took a bunch of pictures because there's a couple of new things. First of all, really exciting, new toilet building, which also has a sign. Maburu, Kakhuis, the best in town. I absolutely love this sign. Whoever thought of this should be proud. It's amazing. But yeah, this is the new toilet building, and it is not just any toilet building. It's a changing places toilet, which means basically changing places toilets are like super disabled toilets. So you can see over here, there's like a place where a fully paralyzed person can be like put over there and helped to go to the bathroom. It's really cool. I love this accessibility stuff. The Beekse Bergen company is really doing a lot in terms of accessibility, which is just great to see in general. But also the toilet building itself is very neat, right? Like I'm not sure if we're gonna build the interior when we build this, but it looks cool. And yes, I took pictures inside because I'm a menace. And then there's also this sign: Barabao Bao, souvenirs, coffee, sandwich, pastries. For those, well, actually for everything, I have put down some things inside of here already. So over here, I have moved over our template Africa village things, the stuff that I used to build the Africa village murals. So if we go and do more murals, we can do it in this map now instead of the Zoom map, which should give us a slightly better performance. I've also put this here because, yes, if we go into the Elephant Valley folder or album once again, if we just go slightly down or not even, yeah, this is another thing that needs to be built for the Elephant Valley. I'm going to steal that design of toilet for my safari park. You should. You have my permission. I don't know if you were looking for it, but you have it now. So I copied over this tunnel because that's what the thing is inside of. I actually realized I did not do a great job at signaling which side of the tunnel this thing should be on. I should have done that, because I actually have no clue. Okay, wait, judging by the other building, right? Judging by this thing, I know that it has to be over here. So over here needs to be this sign, which is doable. It's going to be a little bit difficult because of the plaster and stuff. How are we going to make that work? But I'm sure we can figure it out. Then over here we've got the little... Wait a second. No, it needs to be on the other side. I'm stupid. It needs to be over here, guys. I had my directions mixed up. But over here you might recognize this hut. This is the hut of the new aviary. And inside here is where this sign needs to go. So I kind of want to work on that one. I think it could be fun. Should we? Or should we put it up to a vote? That's also possible. I think there's... I want to stream for about 3... No, that's too long. I need to have dinner in like 2 hours. I should definitely be making dinner. So we're going to stream for 2 hours. And so we could probably do either one big sign and something small like this, or do as you like. Oh, you guys are so nice. I can just do whatever I want here. I think I want to work on this one. I think this will be a fun thing to do. Alternatively, we can prepare everything already. That would also be a smart move, I would say. But let's first put down these other templates that I made. We just vibing. Ah, perfect. That's a cool sign too. There's so many cool signs here. Alright, let's first get some templates in here, because I just saved 2. So this is the template for the Baro Bao Bao sign that we have over here now. And this over here is the template I made for the Kakhuis sign. So That's good to know. No, I just hate to make decisions. That's fair. That's same. That's why I was asking you guys, but I guess I'll just have to do it myself. Alright, oh crap. Crap. I just spilled a bunch of water on my keyboard. I'm sure that's fine. It landed on the keys that I don't use anyway. Alright, then I will say let's start just turning everything into billboards, really. I think that'll be a good move. So I am going to open up some folders for this. And I need to download... wow, these folders... Newer. Newer. There we go. Perfect. We're just going to download all of this stuff into Newer so that we know what we're dealing with. Actually, this one probably doesn't need a billboard. But what the heck, we're here now anyway. So let's download that. Let's download this. Let's download not that. This one. These are not the best pictures. The coloration is a little off. This one will be very fun to make, I will say. This one... It's kind of annoying how they put battered foxes and meerkats on the map even before starting construction. I don't mind it if they would have started construction. Because it's taking forever and I don't know what's up with that. This one will be very easy to do actually. We don't need a billboard for that. Just need to keep it open. What else? This one. 2 sides. Not sure if we need a billboard for that one either. But and then we have the kakhuis. I do want the kakhuis on a billboard because I mean we need to accurately trace that toilet. So what's our best picture of that? I think this one. This one will do. So let's download that. Alright, so now what we need is to figure out the sizing of all of these. For most of them it's easy because I've done it before. So basically the thingy thing, this one, I know is like 180, and we can actually just steal the one that we've had before. So I'm going to can I go in here, can I say open a new window? Yes, I can. Right, let's just split that up over here and we will open up this and maybe more, but we'll see. Yes, the thingy thing. Right next to the jibby majib. Everyone knows the thingy thing. Exactly. I don't know what you're complaining about. So, this thingy thing is pretty simple. We just add a thingy mabob to the thingy thing. So this will be, because this is the only square sign that we have. So let's insert as new, let's open new document. And we shall take the edges. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, just below the whatchamacallit. Alright, so I have taken, we are right away in the program Krita, which is a free drawing program, which is very useful for many reasons. And I'll show you my favorite feature. We're going to paste the sign we just copied into here. We're going to resize that like so. And now we're going to take this tool over here, perspective, wham. So we're going to change its perspective and move it into the corners. So, because the sign, the picture we had, of course, was taken at a certain perspective, and now we can turn it into a flat thing. Which is great for us if we want to trace the sign perfectly. Or at least semi-perfectly. This is definitely not going to be as detailed as this. Wait a second, is this a video sponsored by a free program that you can download? That does not really make me any money in any way whatsoever. Who knows? Save as. Actually, we'll just save regularly and then we'll export as a PNG image in the user media. And it's not in here, is it? It is not. Boo. Alright, let's get in there. Alright, so that's that sign done. Then I have this thing called portrait signs, which I think is the one we were looking at? That doesn't make sense. Why is this called portrait signs? These are not portrait signs. I feel like... Oh, it has those. Wait, then where are the... Okay, we need a search for the other thing. Pillar videos? Those are the video. Pillars! 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 Hey, these are the pillars. Is it like... Oh yeah, it's by 190. Yeah, that's good. I think. That looks accurate. Alright, so all we need to do over here is simply chuck in these things. So let's open many documents. Boop, 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 boop. There they are. That's 1, 2. Okay, it was not quite a poop, 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 poop. It's more of a poop. But we can do the same thing we did before and just take this entire sign. And we'll chuck that in and shape it to the shape of that document. So this is the first one. Chuck that into pillar. Alright, that's slightly larger than what we need. That's fine. We can just resize it. So what I avoid making the thing very small and then stretching it out, because that's how then you will lose quality, which is of course very, very important. We don't want that. Because we're gonna turn it into font pieces. We cannot lose any of the pixels, guys. No, but this is probably fine. That's good enough. Okay, no. There. That is pretty much good enough. Beautiful. Alright, so that's the first one. So we will export. Do we also just chuck that straight into user media? No, we don't. Because we need to cut it up first. So we'll put this into pillars and we'll say elephant 1, elephant, sure. We are all about quality on this channel. I mean, yeah, usually. Bam. Bam. So yeah, I've had the Indian colleagues visiting this week, and it's been really fun. Just this week we went out and had dinner at a Indian restaurant, obviously, and it was so freaking good. I absolutely loved it. I've learned that I really like Indian food. I mean, I could have guessed, because I'm a really big fan of anything with rice in it. But Indian food just hits different. It's so flavorful, and Just really, really good. They know what they're doing. Why can I not? Why can I? Okay. I guess the program was just stuck for a moment. Oh. 20% quality, 80% goof. I feel like I don't goof that much. Maybe during the streams a bit more. Message retracted. Oh no. Are you planning on doing a zoo tour of Osnabrück? It's my local zoo and I really like it. What is your opinion? I really like it as well. It's a great zoo. Although it's a bit varied, right? Like you've got the newer parts, with the like New Africa part is absolutely fabulous. But some of the older bits I was not as keen on. Like the South America bit was pretty average. And especially like the aquarium and things around there were mostly okay. I probably, if anything, I won't do a full zoo tour on it. But I would be interested in doing a zoo tour snippets video of just that Africa section. And maybe some of the North America stuff. Oh, you like Indian food? Name every dish. I couldn't because we didn't order. We let the Indians order for us. Because we were like, oh yeah, you know all the good stuff. You know what we should get. So they did the ordering, and we just enjoyed it. I know I had paneer, which is like a cheesy thing. I really like that. We had chicken tandoori, which was really good and way better than the little packets in the supermarket that I used to make chicken tandoori myself sometime. And we had a bunch of other stuff. It was a lot of chicken. There was some lamb, some spicy stuff. Also, we had naan bread. But in general, I have no idea what I ate. Did this export properly, actually? Yes, it did. Okay, good. I had a cheesy thing. I didn't choose it! We let the Indians do it. And it's nothing like Dutch cheese either. It's like it has spices on it. Which, like everything. We were talking about the fact that, like, the Dutch owned the spice trade, yet we don't use any of it. Which is hilarious. Naan bread, naan bread. Naan means bread, bro. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. But here, if I just say naan, people wouldn't get it. Alright, let's export that. Boop, boop. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make the slidey things look like slidey things, but we'll try. Alright, so now, to turn that into billboards, so we need to do a couple of things, right? So we need to take a billboard. We first need to put this in a spot where we're going to remember that it exists. I think we're going to be working over here. So we're going to put in, before we do that actually, let's, okay, we have pillars, we have newer. Apparently it has been auto-saving over my stuff, which is not ideal, but whatever. Let's open user media separately, because we're just going to take, oh, what did it save it as? I already hate this. Boop, 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 boop. Portrait science.png. Yeah, let's make that 0000.png. So that is in front. And we will open that and we will edit it. And they changed it so that you can't just save it. I can save as copy, but that's annoying. You can't just save over it. So what I do is I'll turn the brightness down by 1. 1. There we go. And then save it. And it's like whatever, you know. Because now it'll look better in game. Boop. So that's the bees sign. A bees. And now we'll go over here real quickly, and we'll take. I'm going to. I think I'm going to also copy over. Oh, I just got a text. Is it important? It is not. Alright, I'm going to copy over this stuff. Actually, yeah, let's just copy everything. Because a lot of the layout is also the same, right? So we don't want to have to remake that. That would be a waste of everything. Let's just reuse sign copy. Wait, there was stuff in sign copy that... Sign copy. I feel like these are things that I want to have in this file. Yes. I want to use those for potential... Actually, did I already... I already put them here. Oh, then it doesn't matter anymore. Then we can just overwrite that. I feel like I'm not doing a very good job at completing my sentences. Indian curry is like half of what I eat. Does that count? I guess. Trying to ask some stupid questions. Please do. What are my top 10 manga base? I don't even know if I could name 10 manga base. I would say top is Crested Manga Bay, because that's what they have at the Beekse Bergen. And now I'm already running out of ideas for manga bay species. I know that Hayazu has a different one. No, I don't. I'm terrible. I don't know this many manga bays. Alright, so we're gonna... Hayazu has the same one! Well... They're cool. Alright, we're gonna open paint.net. Because why would you just use one image editing program if you can... Congrats, you look like a fool on the internet. I looked like a fool on the internet the moment I joined the internet. Don't worry. Alright, we're gonna open all of these. Boop, 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 boop. See, this one does more of a poop, 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 poop. And then we're gonna go Ctrl-Shift-R, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do wham. And that's great. And then we're gonna Ctrl-Shift-S, and we'll have elephant 1.1. Boop. And then we're gonna do Ctrl-Z, and we're gonna do the same thing, except for the bottom. 1000. And it will be elephant 1.1.2. And we're going to do the same thing over here. LFNet 2.1. Whoops. I don't know why it's making so many noises. I feel like I'm hitting the wrong buttons. What are your top 138 cichlids? I feel something tells me that that is not a random number, and that's actually the amount of cichlids that exist or something. Although that would be a very low number. That's probably not the case. Oh my god, I feel like I'm hitting some random button that's causing Windows to be like... What's a cichlid? It's like... When your eyelids get sick, it's a cichlid. Oh crap, I messed up. Well... We'll just have to redo that. See, now this one is the other way around with the numbering, and that's definitely not going to confuse us later. Alright, let's take all of those. LFNet 1.1 until 1.3, and we're going to put that into user media. And now we're going to have to scroll down a lot because it's somewhere. Where is the E in the alphabet? Oh yeah, for some reason Planet Zoo is stupid and the capitalization matters for the order of objects. I don't know why, but capitals come first. So you have to scroll all the way down. That does not look good. That's definitely... Oh, we have the lit billboard? Why? Why do we have the lit billboard? Does it look better on a non-lit billboard? Wait. 1 by... No, 1 meter. 1 meter not lit. It's probably not gonna be any better. But we can try. Yeah, no. Why is it this bad? That's crazy. Alright, we will go into user media. And we'll have to resave all of these, I guess. So let's save this one. Brightness down by 1 or so. There we go. Take the next one, edit. See, this is the type of stuff that I would have done before the stream started normally. I hope you guys are finding it interesting. There are between 2,000 and 3,000 cichlids. Most of them undescribed. I mean, that's... So I was correct. Oh, wait, we don't need this one anymore. Do we just delete it? I think we do just delete it. Alright. So has anyone visited any cool zoos lately? I myself, last week, I went to Fauna Park Flake. Because I hadn't been in like 2 years and they had a cool new species, and since then I got my new camera. So I really wanted to get some GoPro footage for Fauna Park if I needed it for any future videos. Then when I was there I realized that there's only going to be like 2 more videos I'm actually going to need the footage of Fauna Park of. But I still had a fun day. I did not see the rare species that I came for. But I do like the park. It's a decent little, cute little park. Yes, the fluffy camera. Oh yeah, that's how many cichlids there are. Now rank them. I think that would not be the most interesting stream. I'm sorry. Alright, let's try this again. So we're going to take ElephNet 1. That's slightly better. It's still very bright, but this is workable. See, Poison, you told me not to break out the dad jokes, but there's literally dad jokes on these signs. We have to stay in the theme, right? We have to. I'm just following what we're doing here. All right, there we go. So these are the templates of those. I should have. Yeah, whatever. I visited Biopark Valencia 1 month ago and some other cool zoos in Spain. That sounds sick. Planning of doing a weekend trip to Berlin in a couple of weeks to see 2 zoos and the Natural History Museum. Ooh, the Natural History Museum. That's actually a good one. That might be interesting for me as well. Because I'm going to be in Berlin in a little over a month, actually. Actually, a bit more than a month. In a little over a month, I'm going to be start heading towards Berlin, but I'm going to make quite a few stops on the way there. Dad jokes are toxic. They are poisonous. I love that. Yeah, cool stuff. And after, by the way, after I visited Fauna Park, I checked ahead, because the thing about Fauna Park is that it's like in the middle of nowhere, basically, and there's no major zoos around it that I could like combine a trip to Fauna Park with, because it's not a full day thing. I could have stayed there a full day, to be honest, and continuously, because all the animals were being super interesting. Like I saw civets and other cool things that I forget the name of in English, but I wanted to do more than just Fauna Park, and then I realized there's a little seal rescue next to it, so I actually got a cool seal. Look at that! It's so cute. It's so cute. It's a little seal rescue called A Seal. And they had a lot of seals. They had a lot of gray seals as well. So I'm probably gonna do the gray seal real life inspiration video pretty soon. And it will feature mostly seal rescues, because there's only 2 zoos I've been to that house them. And the rest is all rescues. Like, I've been to 3. Yeah, okay, so there's 2 zoos, 2 rescues, and then a sea life that also has a rescue that I have seen gray seals at. What's my favorite Dutch zoo? I mean, it has to be the Beekse Bergen, right? We are putting in so much effort into this. But if not for the Beekse Bergen, probably Burgers Zoo. That's the other zoo that I have a subscription to. Despite it being really far away from my house, I keep coming back there because the shirt gets a seal of approval, and that's fantastic. But yeah, no, Burgers 2 is amazing. I highly recommend it to anyone. Why do I have multiple user medias open and I no longer have the other folder that we had open? Is it this one? Yes. No. Oh wait, this is newer. Okay. we are doing great. Okay, so now what I need for the other signs, we need to figure out how big they need to be. So for this one, let's take the picture. This is not it. Let's take this picture, whatever. So it is going from 1, 2, 3, 4 beams. So it's starting over here. It starts over here. I think this is actually the correct width as well. So it starts over here, or height, whatever. And it goes up to hereabouts. Roughly. That's what we're dealing with, right? So there we go. That's the... I hate that it didn't let me do that. Aviary sign. Alright. So, we've got 3 signs. Is that all the remaining ones? Newer. Dun dun dun. And yeah, we got 3 signs and this thing. But this thing's kind of its own thing. We'll figure that out later. Gonna build my own Beekse Bergen in Planet Zoo. Interesting. I'm doing the same thing. But you probably mean like your own like version of it, not a one-to-one recreation type deal, right? Hey Goran, I'm also going to the Beekse Bergen this summer when I'm going back to Netherlands. That's awesome. What do you get when Will Smith walks through the snow? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Okay, Tiska's just sharing us his favorite Jad jokes. In the meantime, let us get a wallpaper. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this wallpaper over here. And we're going to take a Planet Zoo camera from this tab. There we go. Let's take this. Let's do it like so. Oh, it looks like our wallpaper is rotated. Okay, wait. We are going to... let's redo that real quick. Let's take our wallpaper. I'm going to rotate it like this, because that's... that way it's straight up. And then we're going to take our camera. This is, by the way, also how I made the wallpaper... for that other building in Key Park. It's through a similar fashion. I just took a screen. This is how I took a screenshot of a real wall in Planet Zoo, and I just used that screenshot to make a billboard of that wall. Gorantisk is bullying me. Cry about it. He clips it. I like that one. Oh, I don't know what website you're on, because I don't believe you're making these yourself. I'm sorry for doubting you. I want to start it with a Beekse Bergen, but with Asian animals. Oh, that's actually a great idea. I have also dabbled with a concept like that. And with a concept like that, I mean, it has occurred in my brain to make like a Beekse Bergen but for another continent type project. but it never really took off in my head more than that. Alright, let's put this at the bottom. Let's put this over there. So I'd say good enough. We don't need the other side, so let's move these. Let's make sure it's centered, you know. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll take a screenshot like this. We'll go into Kerita. We'll make a new document. And we'll make that... Let's make that 1920 by 1920. Let's get a nice HD thing going on. And I will take that screenshot that we took into here. Let's open that in a new document. Why not? Let's be crazy. So I'm just going to... Okay, that's not what I wanted to happen. I'm going to... Crap. It's just not doing what I want. Woo! We're going too fast. Where am I? Oh. Okay. This is going great. This is what I want. Oh god. There we go. And we can just copy that. And we're going to go to our square little thing. I'm going to paste it here. Then... Okay, apparently that's not doing what I want either. Why you gotta be like this? Fine, we'll just do it this way. If it's gonna be difficult, we'll just cheat. So, now we've got a square image and we know exactly the sizes that our billboards or our other signs should be, right? Close it. Oh god. Oh god, there's a lot of messages, I'm sorry. Is it just me, or do Europeans don't hide their backstage entrance as much? It's just a vibe I get from your inspiration videos. I'm not sure how much Americans hide it, but it depends on the zoo, right? It's in smaller, like, roadside zoos, because my videos have a lot of smaller zoos that are, like, lower budget. They definitely don't try as hard. I guess some of the larger zoos do, but it really depends. Like, classical zoos often don't get the opportunity to hide it as much because they have to work with what they got. More high budget zoos will try to do it a bit more. But in general, it is much more expected that you just don't go where you're not supposed to. So I suppose in a way they don't hide it as much. And open menu documents. It's gonna be slow again. Yeah, I mean, they'll try to hide it if it's like a very themed area or something, and the backstage would obstruct that theming. But they're definitely not afraid of people getting in. Wait, I'm gonna do this differently. I'm going to take the inside of the sign, so we just get the actual sign part. There you go. So we'll take this. Let's also immediately close the thing. So this is one of the Barabao signs. So we'll move that into that shape. I like how this tool is made to give perspective to things, but we use it to take it away. I want everything to be as flat as possible. I am moving everyone to the chalk zone. Did you hear about the toddler who got sent to jail because he didn't want to go to sleep? He was resisting arrest. Hey, Lovro! How are you doing today? Please save us. Alright, if I look at this, right, does this feel accurate? I feel like it's a bit stretched. Where is the picture? Where is the original picture? It is over here. Yeah, this is definitely stretched. What was I thinking? Alright, we're gonna have to fix that up. So he's a bit of a fixer-upper. Oh, no? Needs to be more like this, I suppose. That looks natural. So we'll just make the other one the same size then. So that'll be this. Gonna sue Tisk for emotional distress. Doing good. Actually, don't have that much school stuff finally. That sounds great. I will never have school stuff again. Well, maybe. Who knows? Never say never. Maybe I get sent back to school. I do have a lot of work stuff at the moment, but that's fine. Also, from which zoo is that fellow deer pic that you posted on Twitter? It's not from a zoo. Here in the Netherlands, a lot of municipalities have little deer yards. And they actually recently became, like, there's a thing, they are going to disappear. Some people were against them, so now they're not allowed to breed with them anymore. And ultimately that will lead to them disappearing. But yeah, it's just my local town. It has a little deer field. And I went shopping today, which is one of my least favorite things to do. But I was ripping out of my pants, quite literally. So I desperately needed to buy some new pants. So I went on a little shopping trip and I got all the things that I spent a lot of money so that I won't have to go shopping for at least another, like, year or so. I got some new sweaters. I got a nice, whatchamacallit, some shoes. I got some nice shirt, some underwear. I bought a bunch of socks online the other day, like happy socks type of things, which had a bunch of animals on them. Like I got red panda socks, I got raccoon socks. I think I bought the flamingo socks weren't available in my size, which was very sad. But I got beaver socks? I don't know, I bought so many of them because it was like 60 euros for free shipping. So I got so many socks. I was stockpiling them. How many deer in park to make it a deer park? You guys are on fire today. I don't know what's up with you all, but you're doing great. I'm proud of you. Especially because you're hurting poison. That makes it a lot better. Oh, I shouldn't have done what we just did. Let's do this. So the width needs to stay the same. We might have to make it less high, judging by everything. But we'll find out. Because ultimately you're not really gonna notice. I think it's fine. That's fine. I have a park nearby with all kinds of bird, even red cranes. Ooh. I know of a park like that I've been meaning to visit just to see what it's like. It's actually called Avifauna, but it's not the Avifauna that you're probably thinking of when I say Avifauna. Because it's not the one in Alphen aan den Rijn, it's the one in Woerden. It's just a little city park that has a bunch of like pheasants and stuff like that. It sounds neat. It's like super tiny, so it's not worth like driving out to or anything. But I just want to see it. I want to know what it's about. This is a very square picture already. Like we barely have to distort this one, which is pretty cool. I appreciate that. We're going to distort it anyway. because we want it to be perfect. Bam. Alright, that will be our billboard. So let's save this as billboards, newer signs. Okay. And we will export this. PNG image, newer signs. Let's add some zeros in front of that. Bam. That did not go to the... That did not go to the place I wanted it to go. That should be in user media. And we will actually save this with -1 brightness. There we go. And now, here comes the magic. Oh, we're in the camera. Here comes the magic. We're going to put it on here. And bam. And yeah, those ones became a little bigger. But now we have the signs. So we'll be able to make those. Isn't that neat? I think it's pretty cool. So we've got these signs. We've got that tiny sign. We've got the educational pillars. And anything else? Oh yeah, that one random thing. Let's start with that one. We are already almost streaming for an hour and we have not started making any signs yet. I don't think we'll get a lot done today, but that's fine. We'll start making this one because it should be relatively straightforward. Because we should, in theory, have everything we need. Is it just me or is this sign? I actually think it's not as straightforward as I thought. I also can't find... Okay, so problem is, I think it should be this big. Which, that's a problem. Because that means that I do have to do more than just... Okay, we're not doing this one today. I don't feel like it. But we will make some billboards for it actually. So let's just finish up the entire billboard making process, and at least that will be out of the way. So we're going to this one over here, whatever. And let's open that picture we just downloaded. There we go. Hey Poison Blade, there was a joke competition really. I submitted 10 dad jokes and I was sure one of them would win, but no pun intended. Oh. Grunge is going to be fun on that. Yes. Yes, it will be similar to another sign. Where this one. We'll do something similar to this, I guess. Okay, the backside of that doesn't work, but see, Goran, what a humor your community has. So it's so stupid. I'm actually going to wait. Okay, this is going to be very interesting for everyone. If you're a streamer and you also hate this heart over here, we are going to delete it because I am absolutely done with it. I'm going to just... Oh, oops. No. I'm not offline. Don't throttle it. That's stupid. Okay, wait. Let me reload this. If you want to be in the VOD, you should chat now, because you will be. All right. So we're going to select this thing over here. And we're just gonna go ahead and delete. Oh, there's more. Wait. There we go. There we go. Delete. Yes! Now I can read the chat unobstructed. This is amazing. Hi, Vods. Want to hear a joke? No. No, please don't. I am very warm. I'm actually considering taking off the little shirt thing I'm wearing. Not the shirt, but the, like, this thing. Ooh. Because it's hot, hot, hot. It's like 20-something degrees outside. What were we doing? Oh yeah, this thing. Oh, we already cut it. That's great. Portrait signs. Just go over here, put that over top, stretch it out. So yeah, you can tell why I don't want to do this one live today. It's fonts and stuff. Ugh. It's boring. It's a lame sign. Go on strip show. Yeah, no. You're not getting that. If I strip, I'll do it behind the green screen. Let's do 000 cars safari signs, and we'll just get the other one as well. But yeah, speaking of visiting zoos, which we were speaking of like forever ago at this point already, I do have some cool visits planned. Like this week I'm on standby, so I can be called by my job in terms of some emergency. And so I didn't really feel like going on a big zoo visit or anything. That's also why on Sunday I went to Fauna Park. It's like a small place. I could easily go to my car and get my laptop out or something in case I needed to. But next week I have the live stream, the WWF live stream. So probably not going to do a major zoo trip that day. But maybe the day after. Funnerburg is pretty cool. And the week after that, I have fun things planned. I'm going to do a Schemer tour at Zoopark Overlo. So that's the tour where you... it's after opening hours. During the sunset, we're gonna tour the zoo. I'm actually really curious to see what the zoo is like at the moment, because they're constructing their clouded leopard habitat. I hate that joke. I did. My god. Oh, now I have to read it. Did you hear about the kidnapping at the elementary school? It's fine now. He woke up. Do you want to know how Just Goran stays cool during this hot weather? It's only because he has 14 fans. Wow. When are you actually going to Nepal and Germany? Well, I am going to Germany in 2 weeks. Because after I visit Zoopark Overloon, I'm going to be driving into Germany. I actually did the same thing last year. I also did a Schemer tour. And then I drove to Dortmund. But this time, I'm going to do the Schemer tour. And then drive to Wuppertal, because I have been meaning to visit Wuppertal ever since I first visited, actually. Because it's just such a cool zoo. Oh, wait. No. There we go. I absolutely loved it when I was there, but I was there in February, so every time it comes up in a real-life inspiration video, I have to be like, oh yeah, it looks a little barren because it's in February. And the same goes for Cologne, but I don't have time to visit both Wuppertal and Cologne. So I'm going to visit Wuppertal, and also a smaller zoo close by, and that will probably be all I can do that day. And the day after that I have a concert here in the Netherlands again, so I can't stay for 2 days in Germany, sadly. But I'm really excited to visit Wuppertal again, and now with hopefully good weather and green plants. That'll be great. Let's see. I don't have the original layout for this one. I also don't have an ungrouped version of it. Oh, do I? I do. That's good. Let's take this then. At least we'll have something. But for my Germany trip, it's end of May. I feel like I feel like it'd be wise not to give specific dates. I should learn to be less open about my whereabouts. Maybe, I don't know. You never know who's looking. But end of May, I'll be going to Germany for my big Berlin trip. And then billboard. I'm in the blueprint section. My tiredness is getting to me. So yeah, that'll be end of May, and then my trip to Nepal will be in November. So that's quite a ways away still. I'm planning on preparing for the trip to Nepal after my trip to Berlin concludes. So I will work on that. I'm going to Barcelona in May. Firstly, not going to Barcelona Zoo. Bummer. Alright, so we got that one. I could probably copy over the word safari, at least. That'll save some effort. But we're not working on that one. Alright, what are we actually going to work on? Because we have all the billboards set up now. So I actually don't know which one I want to do first. I said I wanted to work on this one, but I know that we won't be able to finish it. So instead, why don't we work on this? Let's do the cuckhouse. I feel like making a toilet. I'm going to Suriname in about a month or two. I'll be visiting the butterfly garden and the Parimobo Zoo, and hopefully see plenty of wildlife too. That's super cool. Since the last pack will maybe be the last one, that would make sense. What's your ideal pack? I don't know, man. At this point, I'll take anything we can get. Ideal would be all the things that everyone's dreaming about, but that's not going to happen anyway. Like birds and whatever. Chances of that are slim to none. So I guess my ideal pack would just have some heavy hitters, like the coati, the tree kangaroo. I'm just saying what Iben's been saying now. I'm just copying him. Mine would be Amazonia. I would not like it to be tied down to just one region. I would like it to get everyone's last wishes from all over the world. That sort of thing. I'd be slightly disappointed if it was a region-based pack like that. I will say that. I would just like animals. I don't know. I would like some scenery. I would like. I mean, ideally, it would be a bigger pack, as like the last pack. As like a nice send-off, get a slightly larger pack with both animals and scenery. Something I would like to see, but that's just because recently I've been obsessed with civets. I would like to see a civet. My Discord profile picture is a civet now, because I took a really funny picture of one. I think I can show it. Wait, it should be in here somewhere. Yeah, I took some really cool pictures. Look at this one. Look at this boy. He is so pretty. I was really happy that they went out. But yeah, here's my new Discord profile picture. No, wait, not that one. This one. This is my new Discord profile picture. He's eating a melon. He loves it. But yeah, that's a civet. And they were super cool. And they were also very active out and about. So, really awesome. But now I'm really in a civet mood. So I'm like, yes, civet. But I would be completely fine if we don't get a civet. Because there's a mod for the Alston civet and it's fantastic. And that's kind of the thing. I really don't know what animals I would like to see anymore at this point. Because I feel like most figs can technically be modded in some way at this point. So, like, what is really a must-have at this point? I don't even know anymore. African Janet would be cool. It would be. Oh, that's what it was, actually. This was a Janet. I'm not sure which type. Rainforest would be nice, but we already got a tropical pack. Exactly. I don't know. I hope they don't force them to get some specific theme going. Because I feel like the pack would be worse for it. Using free build makes a lot of noise. Oh. There we go. Let's move that to the side. And we'll make some font stuff. So, why are you so bright? I hate that when there's bright stuff underneath the thing that it doesn't work. What is Goran lying about? Goran's favorite pet is the Planet Zoo pack that fixes his planks. Yes, please. Actually true. I messed up. Need to not be on world rotation for a moment. I think the last pack would just be monkeys and habitat birds. Yeah, but see, that's the thing that I just don't see happening. For some reason, Frontier has something against monkeys. And birds is just not in the picture, I think. It would be amazing if we did get it. I would be very happy. But I'm just not gonna get my hopes up for that. I have accepted the fact that it's not happening. Ooh, that just barely works. I should probably use something else. Like maybe use the I or the T. Yes, let's use the T. Here's the motherfucking T. That's a very old meme. Holy hell. I should be crucified for that. When is the new real life zoo tour gonna happen? I don't know. Whenever I feel like it. I'm happy just making the real life inspiration videos now. I feel like they're more useful anyway. I know I also like the zoo tours, but they're just so much effort. So, I don't know. I want to do one, but I also just want to do more zoo tour snippets, to be honest. Because I also enjoy making those slightly more. I like putting slightly more effort into them. Bald eagle would be cool. Won't deny that. Don't see it happening. I like the comment. I saw some comment on like the latest console edition trailer. It was like, we need the last DLC to have either birds or animals. I'm like, well, I know one of those things is probably happening. For some reason, the capuchin, proboscis monkey, and sidewing are just exactly the wrong species for me. Yeah, I feel that. I really don't know why they picked what they picked, and why they are somehow allergic to adding more. But that seems to be just the way it is. Shooter snip is really growing on me. I really like them because you're showing what's useful and not some kind of long path. Exactly. Or just... But, I don't know. It was always the point of the full zoo tours to even show the boring stuff, because I feel like that would be exactly what you're struggling with if you're doing a Planet Zoo project, because where are you gonna find reference for the boring stuff? No one ever records that. So that was always the idea behind that, but it does lead to some slightly less interesting videos. Which was on purpose, but also, yeah, it's less fun for everyone, right? It's also less fun for me to record it. So maybe I will bring back zoo tours in a slightly more edited format. Basically, what I want to do for what I've been thinking of doing for Beekse Zoo, which would be the next zoo tour if I end up getting started on it, would be to... I should probably recolor these, right? So that I know what... I can see slightly better what I'm doing. I like making it pink. What I would do for thingy-majig Beekse Zoo is... I lost my train of thought. Give me a moment. I really... My brain is rebooting right now. Full-on hard reset. I want to basically just edit the zoo tour like I do now. So with everything, and even less edited than now, basically. Then get someone to record with me for Beekse Zoo. That was going to be Eben, and I feel like he probably still wants to do that. So that would still be the case then. And then after the voice recording is done, edit that. So cut down the voice recording, cut out the silences, and then find footage to put over the voiceover that kind of matches what we're talking about at that moment and shows the things we're talking about a bit better. So you avoid the thing of like talking about something, but that thing was in screen or on screen like a moment ago and is no longer actually being shown, which was always my biggest gripe with the way I handle zoo tours. So that's the idea I had. I'd love a viewing platform gallery inspiration video. Yeah, I could do that as well. Do inspiration videos on things other than animals. That is always something interesting an interesting way to approach that as well. It's more difficult to do because it's hard to find what I want to show. Because that's what I like about the real life inspiration videos. For me, I don't have to think much when I make them. It's just which animals, which zoos have the animal that the video is about. Just look them up, and we're done. The video makes itself, basically. Oh, okay, I'm taking off my shirt. Dang. It's way too hot, man. The sun is currently hitting my window, so it's getting worse. You've already done a gift shop inspiration video. Yes. But yeah, first we'll finish all the animals, because that'll still take like a year. So let's take take things one step at a time. Hello, Milton Lidl. Probably completely butchered that. My apologies. Actually, is this? Yes, it's within the sign. That's amazing. It was pretty good, actually. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, let's use these over here. We don't need to be too precise, right? Like this sign's gonna be pretty high up, pretty far away. We can cut some corners. Oh, the little dots. There we go. Just take that. And someone will complain about cutting corners in 3, 2, 1. No? No one? Okay. I thought I was gonna get called out for a second. And now that I've called myself out, someone will do it. Oh. Something like a biome or greenhouse inspiration video would be really cool. It would be. True. Tropical greenhouse is obvious, but maybe also desert biome video with Burgersu or this should have been. Yep. That would be fun. Could be good. I was also thinking of a backstage compilation video from both backstage peaks, but also actual backstage tours that I've done. That would be a fun topic as well. But those are like a little more difficult to find, because I want to avoid the type of videos where I basically, in order to find footage, I have to go through every zoo that I've been to, through all the footage to see if there's something there to show. Because that's just crazy. And now we're gonna do something even more criminal. Boom. Done. Moburu's Kakais. And we are getting close. We're getting close. Let's see, do we have everything in the B? I think so. Let's put that over there. Yeah, they're all copying. They're all copyable. So except that none of these letters. Oh no, we have the letter O. We can reuse the O. Let's just click around like a madman till we get everything. Do we have everything? We have part of the M and we're missing part of the O. Darn it. Let's do it. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. No. No. No, no, no. It wasn't cooperating. Alright, let's... Boop, 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 boop. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. I messed up. Alright, there we go. What happened? Oh, no. Ah, whatever. We'll figure it out. You can go, and all of you can... okay, no, this is bad. Darn, oh, why you gotta be so difficult? Alright, select everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I think that's it. Yes. Haha. Perfect. Arctic biome inspo with wildlands Breidel by Gaia Zoo. Yeah, but so that's the thing. Wait, Arctic. Yeah, I guess. I was thinking of like snow. But you mean like more taiga-ish. But I would love a reference for a hippo or hoofsuck stages. I can show you some hippo backstage. I think it's actually in the hippo inspiration video. We go into both Wildlands and Beekse Bergen backstage. I'm afraid of what Goran considers mad. I'm not sure. Swamp House Inspo with Burgers Nürnberg. And well, that was kind of rare. Right, so we need to make a T because I don't think we have U, no, R, no. Yeah, no, we can't reuse any other letters. So let's take this. Now there's several things we can do actually. We can either just do this. Doesn't quite work. Just put this on everything. Yeah, that works for me. Let's take this one instead. Oh. Whoever drew this did a really good job at keeping the lettering consistent. I'm not sure if it's actually like hand-drawn or not. It does have that vibe, but it is probably made digitally, actually. That would make more sense. This is definitely less work than copy-pasting them, I think. Surprisingly. You can just make everything at once. Outback inspiration, yeah, okay. We get it. But, so the thing is, a lot of that stuff will already be featured in real-life inspiration videos. Just, like, if you need Outback inspiration, you're probably going to be building a kangaroo habitat. So you will find the kangaroo inspiration video and get all of that Outback inspiration from there. So I feel like some of that stuff isn't as vital to have, basically. For that reason. But that's just me. I want the... I want to... That's also what the idea of Suitor snippets was. To cover the stuff that isn't covered in the other stuff already. So habitats for animals that aren't in Planet Zoo. Or just cool zoo stuff. Just kind of all the extra bits. Like, if I have time for it soon, and that's a bad excuse, because it's gonna take me like an hour to make this video, but I just haven't felt like it. The next Suitor snippets will be of a Hobbit-inspired habitat that I found, which I thought was very cute. But it's not for an animal in Planet Zoo, so it's never gonna see the light of day, because I'm also not really planning on making a full zoo tour for this zoo, because it's not the most interesting, and all the things that are interesting about the zoo will be featured in real-life inspiration videos at some point. So that's why it's a nice contender for zoo tour snippets, because like, here's a Kia habitat that is a Hobbit hole. Fine. I hate the letter S. It's too complex. This should be even smaller. really call Blighter's Wallaby Habitat an outback. Yeah, but you know, you get the idea. Oh wait, you were responding to someone else. Since when do cars get exhibits? I don't know. Does anyone have any more dad jokes? I ran out. Not if I'm put on the spot. I'm sorry. I cannot force dad jokes. Actually, sometimes the more forced the better. But I can't just come up with them on the spot like that. They need to come naturally. Alright, the best in town. That's already a large chunk of it done. The little blue bit is gonna be difficult, I feel like. Because we're gonna have stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff. But if you run out, maybe start walking, they will pop up eventually. I mean, I have to become a dad first anyway. Actually, wait. Oh, oops. Double whoops. Let's make this a different... Actually, this should be the same color, so they can stay in the same group. But this will be slightly more complicated to make. We are so lucky. Like it happens so often that the sizes of these just so happen to be perfect. And I don't know how it keeps happening. But once again, just the width of the font pieces are just exactly what we need them to be. Something about the literal toilet building named Kakhuis makes me die laughing. It's South African. Are you shaming the language Afrikaans? How rude of you. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Select everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait. Oh, we didn't even have to count. Oh well. Let's take that over. Oh no, it's shaped slightly differently. Whatever shall we do? I'm sure we can figure it out. Oh. Why are you like this? Number 5, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. 6, no, not 6, no, no. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's funny how Dutch people can read Afrikaans but can't understand it when it's spoken. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I mean, I can understand some Afrikaans when it's spoken. A friend of me was curious about that once, So he sent me a song, you know, that was in Afrikaans. He was like, "How much of this can you understand?" And yeah, I could understand enough to get the main gist of what the song was about down. So that was interesting to learn about. Right, I feel like this S is going to be a lot easier. Thank you for making the S very square, Beekse Bergen. I appreciate it. But I will probably have to end this stream when we finish this one sign. So we'll probably do another sign stream soonish. Probably not this week, because I'm going to be very tired again because of going to the office. The Indian people will be here all month, so yeah, all month I'm going to be very tired, and I don't know how good my productivity in terms of YouTube stuff is going to be. You shouldn't notice too much video output wise, because I've prepared a lot of videos, because I'm already like getting ready for my Germany trip. I want to have videos stockpiled for then, so I'm already trying to stockpile. But these weeks I have not been in the mood for making stuff, which is kind of throwing a wrench into that plan. Just a bit. I need to pick smaller videos. But I'm also currently at the point where I'm like, for real life inspiration, I'm looking at which animals I'm going to see in Germany, and I kind of want to avoid making videos about those. So it's becoming more difficult to pick animals to do videos on. So I'm a little bit struggling with that, just slightly. I've got a list of animals I want to do before I go on holiday. We also have the problem that with a DLC on the horizon, but I'm probably going to be on holiday when the DLC comes out, which is a little bit sad. I won't be able to get the real life inspiration videos out until after I get back from Germany. So I won't be able to get that DLC hype viewership. Very sad. When will the DLC come? It's not known yet, but soon. There are signs that a DLC is on the horizon. Oh, oops, I forgot. Don't know how. But yeah, the usual signs are there of like Steam being updated and stuff like that. So probably soon. Within the next month or so. What is the estimate? We don't know. It could be, like, history has shown that it can be all over the place. So, we really don't know. I'm giving up on these ones. I should still have the list of conversation topics from last stream, but I don't know where they are. Too bad. I probably had some interesting things to talk about. But I don't know. I don't even know what I've been doing the past weeks. What is life? I'm very much on autopilot a lot of the time. Alright, let's see. That's too big. Oh no. I guess we'll just have to use... Wait. This is a possibility. Yeah, we can use that. It's a circle. It's fine. What kind of fruit brands do tigers hate? Dull bananas. I don't know that brand. But I'm not quite the... Not really the #1 leading expert on banana brands, I will say. I don't eat many bananas. Crap. What are really uncommon in captivity animals that you really wish would be more common? I don't know, platypus. I want to see them. Pangolin. I hope to see pangolin on my Berlin trip. Oh wait, this dot over here is actually not a dot. It's a screw. We should turn it into like a hinge piece. Javan rhinos, yeah, I mean they're super endangered. Proboscis monkey, also true, although I feel like many zoos have tried and failed, so there's also a good reason. I take these questions way too seriously. I'm immediately thinking of like which animals could realistically actually be kept. Because a lot of these examples, like platypus, I don't see why not. Maybe there is a good reason for it. For most animals, there probably is a good reason why they're not more common. Although sometimes it's just like, yeah, we don't have enough, and if only they had, you know? Like the bobcat. Burgers Zoo has to stop having bobcats because their last one died. And there's not enough bobcats in captivity for them to get a replacement, basically. So, that's just a pity, really. I feel like this is gonna stick out. No, not yet. Okay. Excellent. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do the grunge on this one though, because we have a lot of color. We have a lot of layers is the main problem. And the grunge is on the outside is actually the biggest problem. So what we could do... Right, we have to consider this. So what we can do is... Oh, let's actually split those, because they should definitely be split. What we can do is we can make this one darker. And then we can have the grunge in the middle. It is, like, size-wise we can do it. That's not the issue here. Okay, wait, you have to be aligned to the world axis. So this should be doable, but can we actually do it? That's the question. Because now it's... Yeah, now it's behind the thing. Wait, why are you being stupid? Okay, is it... Okay, so this could theoretically work. If it wouldn't be stupid. Hello? Why is it like rotated? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be rotated. We put it on the world axis. Huh? Why are you like this? Why is it Z fighting? Oh god. Okay. So if we have it like this, then we technically have grunge, right? But that doesn't look right. We'd have to have a lot more. Yeah, we're so limited in what we can do with this. Because it has to be kind of like that. And it just doesn't look right. And then if we put the stuff... I would have that split anyway. If we put the stuff then on top. It does technically work. But I don't think it looks that good. It's mainly just distracting, right? We've been signing for 90 minutes. True. Very true. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the grunge works. Maybe if we change the colors. Actually, we should change the color of that to be more in line with it. Or we should make that very reddish for the rusty bits. It's not horrible. It's also not great. But from a distance it might look nice. Except for the Z fighting. What theme do you want to see more in zoos? I don't know. Nature. I'm not the biggest on like, I appreciate theming, but I also like it when zoos just focus on the animal. Gnomes, yes. We need more gnome zoos. Let's see, does this one fit in to the space that we have in any way? I don't think so. Maybe like this? Yeah. Okay. This is pretty good so far. Like, I'm pretty satisfied with this. Now what if we flip this like so? Just trying to find ways to get rid of the Z fighting. I like that. Yeah. Alright, we'll keep it. We'll keep the grunge. Could also try some of the moss decals, but I don't think it will necessarily add too much. I do want to make this grayer. And now we need to add in the red. So let's take our other things. Let's take these boys and put them back in here. Caribbean and Central Africa are 2 rare in zoos. They're on the list of brightest monster plants, so I'm quite excited for that. I want to see more native species. That's also a very nice thing. What piece are you using for the sign background? You mean the big square? That's also font pieces. It's made up out of the letter H. Just a whole bunch of them. Alright, and now the blue part is going to be difficult, but we'll see about that. We'll figure that out when we get to it. That's a lot. It's not. It's like 28. It's nothing. Could be way worse. Alright, let's take the letter... do we use commas or try something else for this? I feel like I want to try to use the I. I, Captain. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we need it to be very flat, so that's why kind of have to use this. Don't have much choice. Alright, let's stick that in there. And look, it's perfect. Perfect size. Alright, let's use that everywhere as a start. And probably have to swap it somewhere around here because it's going to start sticking out. Not yet, but might as well. It's not sticking out yet, but we might as well use it. And we definitely can't use it for the S. So I have to do something else for that one. We probably can use it for the A though. If we do it like this at least. Maybe not the A. Oh no, we're good. We good, we good. Alright, let's then let's take a 1. We are number 1. Flip it around. Nope. Wrong one. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Oops. Wrong axis. And we messed it up. There we go. In the US, in the case of US zoos, the only way you can get native species is through rescues and rehab. So that might be why it's difficult for some zoos. Yeah. Similar things over here, but... there's definitely, in a lot of cases, there's no shortage of rescues. It's just that some zoos don't want to deal with the bureaucracy of having a rescue animal, because there is some, like, more, there's more stuff that goes into having a rescue. I know that's the case for raccoons. You need to do a lot of extra paperwork to get raccoons in your zoo, basically. So some zoos just don't want to go through the effort. which is a bummer. Because it's like, hey, you get to teach people about this cool animal, and you get to help out the animals. And it frees up space at the actual rescues, which is another big plus. In Australia, there is a lot of endangered stuff, so they can just breed them in captivity all the time. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's also a lot of regulations that come into play with starting to breed animals like that. Oh, hey, we didn't make a new group for the red stuff. Oh well, it's fine. Let's do that. Oop. Oh, and we also didn't patch up the U. There we go. There we go. And now just the circle. How are we going to tackle that? I guess we'll just have to do it like this. Fill it up as much as we can, slowly but surely. Something like that. Alright, so we'll have to delete the old one. Oh. Let's get rid of you. Let's put this in place, see what it looks like. Ah, we messed up on a number of occasions. Very bad job. Alright, let's see if we can fix those. Let's see if we can find those, first of all. Oh, we can. Alright, it's a bunch of the ones over here, so those need to be redone. And whatever that is, that would be... What would that be? Huh. Which piece? Oh, another one. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's just use the big ones. I mean, there are a couple of zoos here that have like a European area that showcases the beauty of our local wildlife. Amersfoort has that a little bit. What's your favorite porcupine? Cape, crested, or brush-tailed? Why can't it be the North American porcupine? Huh? Or is that considered a brush-tailed porcupine? Am I making a fool of myself once more this stream? Oh, I love this. This is going really well. I do want to make the grunge a bit more bright, I think. Really get that contrast in there. Prehensile tailed porcupine, true that. They are so cute. Have you seen their noses? We're gonna look up prehensile porcupine. Just look at the man's nose. Look at him. Now that's a nose right there. Oh my god, look at him. They are really cute. Yeah, they are besties. I agree. Actually, I don't mind the messiness of the red. I know it's not technically accurate, but it kind of is, actually. Yeah, let's keep it. Alright, let's work on the blue, and then we'll rapidly end up this stream, because I need to cook dinner. I already have some supplies for making dinner, so I can't just go out and order stuff. today. Right, it's going to be slightly more difficult than I thought, maybe. Avoiding all the other lettering. Oh. What's on the menu? I'm making spaghetti. Just have a jar of bolognese sauce, and it's going to be good. Got some Parmesan cheese. I got that good shit. The new world ones aren't actually related to the crested porcupine and stuff. Yeah, but they're still porcupines, right? They're called porcupine. So for me, they're porcupines. And otherwise, I would say Cape porcupine. I love their hair. Alright, so I think the best course of action from here on forward would be to try to fill up this... Where is... Oh wait, we have alignment inverted on. And I finally learned what the keyboard shortcut for that is. So I can actually fix it without scrolling all the way down. Alright, let's make this green or whatever. And we'll make this a new group. We will make you the right color of blue. Just something like that. Is that... No, that's not accurate at all. We should move you down. Let's make you... It's more this kind of blue. Even more greenish, I think. Yes! Yes! We figured it out. We found da blue. Dabba-dee dabba-da. Alright, now let's get this over here and let's move that all the way back. As much as we can. Alright, now the difficulty will be that... Okay, now we will have to avoid coloring the red stuff blue. That should be possible. So we're just going to try to fill in this space. Whoops. With the blue. Because I need a flat surface to make the toilet on. It's basically what we're trying to achieve currently. Also, we should try to get a flat thing along the side. Although we can leave some gaps over here. Because then we will have the orange stuff peeking behind the back, and it will still... We'll at least still have some kind of rusty effect over here. Although it will be a lot more artificial. But hopefully, from a distance, it'll still look good. I'm hungry. Then you go make food. I'm not forcing you to stay here at your... against your will or anything. Hi, hungry, I'm dead. Yes, give him a taste of his own medicine. Alright, something like this. We go over here. Alright, awesome, awesome. Get this in. See if we can avoid... No, we can't. Okay, we'll have to fix up the N and the black line over there a bit, but that's cool. We will do that. See, this is costing a lot of pieces. the H is for the background is nothing compared to this. And I'm just trying to fill in as much space as possible around the toilet. I don't necessarily have to fill in the toilet itself, because that'll be its own little thing anyway. And now I will do just get a half piece, something like this maybe, to fill in these bits. Okay, that did not go entirely to plan. This. There we go. So we just take that and we take this one upside down and put it on there. And that'll somewhat preserve the shape. And as for the letter N, could probably do the same thing. Yeah, that'll keep its level of thickness intact. And perhaps add a bit of jank, which is not unwelcome. Alright, so now we'll make this the correct color blue, which right, let's actually punch a hole over there. Something like this. And let's restore that hole that we punched. Go. So there we go. And now all we have left to do is make the toilet. But first we'll just have to move all of this stuff into place. So let's... Is that everything at once? Yes, it is. So we will once again delete the old one. And now we'll move this. Actually, we'll actually move it because we don't want it to be in front of the toilet. And this is what I was afraid of. We've got stuff sticking through. We got a grunge situation. This is what I was talking about with, like, we have too many layers here. Okay, this one's not the problem. Probably this one is. Yes. So we have to do that, but now it's Z-fighting. And now it's just gone. So there really is not... This is the best we can do. See, there is a slight bit of Z-fighting. But it's pretty good still. And as far as that's concerned, yeah. We could also just not have this one, because it doesn't actually add anything. Since it's outside of the blue bin, the blue thing. So let's just leave it out. for, yeah, just leave it out in general. And not for now, just always. What about this? Does that add anything? It does add something, but is it something we want to put effort into or not? That is... I think it is. Although, it's sticking out the bottom. No, get rid of it. I hope that Frontier won't run out of building themes for Planet Zoo 2 if that happens. They probably won't. There's so much they can do still. And they can, like, redo the themes that we have now, right? So we'll get, like, a whole new take on the existing themes. Alright, let's use this to steal shapes from. Starting with this. Alright, let's draw a toilet. Never knew that I would be doing this in Planet Zoo, the video game. I was talking the other day to a younger person who was playing console edition, and they were... I showed them my signs, and they were basically like, "Whoa, you can do that in this game?" I'm like, "Yeah, technically." Also, I got a comment on one of my videos saying that I should publish my signs on the console edition workshop, and like, I don't think I can do that, first of all, and second of all, I think these things will fill up your complexity meter relatively quickly. It's probably not a good idea to have these on console edition. Oops. But I appreciate that you like them. Yeah, the New World theme could really be expanded on, because right now it's basically the modern theme instead of what you'd actually find in a New World area in a zoo. Imagine building these without free build. I mean, I used to. Free build's not that, like, the free build feature of the moving stuff back and forth is nice, but it's not oops, my bad, must have. I have and I can work without it. But it's mainly just, yeah, I don't know. I haven't played console edition. I've heard that the controls are slightly different from PC, even if you're playing with mouse and keyboard, to the point where you kind of just have to relearn how to play the game, and that's not something that I would be good at. And also pretty sure that, like, I've been told a lot of the keyboard shortcuts don't work on console, so I would just be dying, because I live by keyboard shortcuts. Without them, I would be even slower at building than I already am. And I am not a fast builder, because I'm way too distracted all the time. Alright, I don't think we'll be able to do the shading, but I think just having the toilet bowl will probably be good enough. I think some of the newer UI design for console edition is neat. Yeah, but it's not. It's made for console for a reason, probably. But we'll probably see some innovation in UI with the next Planet game, because there was a big difference between Planet Console and Planet Zoo as well. Honestly, the console edition is fine for the people that don't have PCs, but it seems restricting and boring. Yeah, I mean, depends what you're looking for, right? Like, we are a niche audience of Planet Zoo. The console crowd is not going to be doing stuff like this. If you're interested in doing stuff like what we are doing, you should just invest in a PC. I'm also starting to get very hungry, I will say. We better finish this toilet quickly. There we go, and yeah, whatever. Just chuck that in there. Can we do this? Yeah, we'll just do it that way. Alright, now just need to fill that up as well. So we'll just take... I just realized I've been splitting groups and stuff, but that's actually not necessary anymore because we got the new color tool. I feel like a fool. As long as we change the color, we're fine. Alright, definitely don't make it white. Alright, free build's not helping enough. There it is. Alright, something like that. Actually, let's check. Okay. We need to be like this. At the very least. We're still Z-fighting. That might be problematic. Yeah, that is problematic. Alright, we'll have to... do this. So we'll get some funky lines probably. Probably gonna have to do some cleanup after we put in the white. But we'll see. Because yeah, everywhere the front pieces are pointing in this direction, they need to be fixed. Actually, I know how to fix it in an easier way. Cutting corners! Once again. So how are things going in the future? I'm watching with 5 minutes delay. Uh-oh. I'm hungry. Things are fine though. Alright, let's get these in. Just... I am giving up on worrying about piece count. I just want food. Fascinating. Truly a stream for the ages. It would be nice to do some shading there, but I'm not gonna. It's not worth the effort. Alright, let's move this along. I am still on the toilet. Crap, now I have to pee. Why'd you have to say that? Now I want to be on the toilet. No. Can we flip these? Is that not just a thing we can do, or do they stick out? They don't stick out. Why did I do it this way? Weirdo. I am a weirdo. Okay. Let's fix that. It's sticking out slightly, but that's probably fine. Oh, wrong axis. Actually, okay, so the shading will be really easy if we do it. If we do it using these ones. So let's take this, let's Control B, and make that slightly darker. And then we can shade the whole. It should be easy. But will it be? It's also making this line a lot thinner, which is also nice. Because that's how it was. There we go. It's shaded. We shaded the toilet. Awesome. It's miraculous that he hasn't gone mad yet. Yeah, I do agree. The fact that you're not tweaking from making all these signs so far... I mean, we're almost done. These are like the final signs for the entire project. Unless the zoo adds more signs. Alright. Oh wait, over here. Okay, we'll see if we can fix it later. Let's put the toilet in place. Do we want to fix these lines? Kind of do. There we go! Kakai's best in town! We did it! Oh, that looks really good. Yeah, it's too bad that we can't get the rusty effect over here as well, because of how the game works. Because the only thing that comes close to what we would be able to do would be if we were to do something like this, and you can already tell it's not going to work, right? But, because it's going to get, the blue is going to be, like, very different. But just to showcase the idea of it, it would be this. And we also have blue over there now, which is why, another reason why it doesn't work. But the idea is nice, and from a distance, you can barely tell that it's the way it is. Alright. Oh hey, look, he just saw my watching with 5 minutes delay message. 5 minutes late. SMH. You can watch in double speed and like catch up. I feel like I've done that before. Anywho, yeah, we only made one sign, but I'm really happy with the one we made. We're gonna slowly start wrapping up. The only thing I want to do still is add some thick planks to the back of this, like so, and it needs to be as close as possible without breaking it. Yes. Ah yes, did just go on Nightcore remix. What did I do? I feel like I have done a lot of the beep boop 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 pop 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 type of sounds this stream. What was that? Why did it just jump? What the fuck? What was that? That was weird. I literally don't know what they're talking about. Oh! Watching the stream at twice speed will get the Nightcore remix. Right, because that's what Nightcore means. It's just like songs sped up. Alright, let's give the back of the sign a color too. Which will probably just be white-ish. Let's make the toilet white. And same for this. There we go. So now it has some depth, right? There we go. We have the Cockeyes best in town. And now if we just move the camera up a bit, we can take a nice. Let's move it to a location over here. So. Boop, 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 boop. Let's put it next to our boy. And let's get a toilet. Can we get a toilet? Do I have a toilet? Yes, we do have a toilet. Of course. Let's put a toilet next to them. This is very important for the screenshot. I want to have the toilet in a slightly different color because we can't barely tell that it exists. Oh, apparently it's made out of multiple things. There we go. Oh right, this is put in such a place for the sign screenshot thing. Alright, let's... I can't move that. It's too much to be moved. Fine. We'll take the screenshot somewhere else. You. Come with me. He is so depressed. He has been fired months ago and he's still here. Just standing here. Let's put the toilet behind him. There we go. That's what we did this stream, but we also prepared all the other billboards. So we'll probably do another sign stream in the coming weeks somewhere, where we make some more signs, because these are all the final things we'll need to finish the Beekse Bergen. As far as progress with the Beekse Bergen is concerned, I'm working on the next episode. I'm hoping to have it out before I go on holiday. I think it should be feasible. Basically, the next episode, I'll also explain this in the episode itself, but the next episode will just be finishing the elephant habitat, so the path that goes around it and the habitat itself. And then after that, there will be one more episode of building the Beekse Bergen, which should be the final episode in which we build this new cockhouse. We'll put in all the signs and other details. Does cockhouse mean what I think it is? Because it sounds like it literally just means shithouse. Yes, that's exactly what it means. But it's Afrikaans. I don't know. But yeah, we'll in the final episode we'll build the new cockhouse. We'll do some final updates around the zoo. I'll probably make one more lap around the zoo and take note of anything else that should be built. And then... Oh yeah, the new restaurant. And the Africa village. And hopefully, yeah, we'll see what we... So in that time, like that episode will take a long time to come out, but there will be a lot of streams, because just like we did a whole bunch of sign streams at the end of the sign saga, there's going to be a lot of mural streams where we make all the murals for the Africa village, because that will be the last thing that needs to be done, basically. So, anywho, we are done for today. The sun is starting to shine into my eyes, so I need to close my curtains because I'm a gremlin. And we're gonna sign off over here. So thank you all for tuning in. It was fun. I liked having a bit of a stream going here. We'll have more in the future, obviously. Yeah, I'm running out of things to say, so we're gonna wrap it up here. See you all next time. Bye-bye. Yeah, the sun's coming in. I know.